What's good YouTube? I usually don't do a nighttime market watch, but something I noticed as I was setting up my tabs and checking everything for tonight, Spiral Double Helix is falling insanely fast over on TCG Player, and I don't know if it's going to stay this way. It's definitely the most dominant deck, but it looks like either a lot of people are jumping ship from the format itself, or is people trying to get rid of them from YCS Dallas that have no events to play in, or it's just companies have a lot of these. I'm not really sure what it is. There's not too many quantities on the low end, but they're from highly rated listers, including Potts Gaming Store. I know has tons of feedback. Maybe it's an attempt to lower the price overall, because on eBay it's not spiraling down as bad, but still down from where it was. Remember on eBay it was like 34-ish last? Well, it's down to 30 over here, but it's even $4 more lower, like 3 to 4 lower here on TCG Player, and that's pretty insane for how dominant it is in the meta. So if you're looking to pick yours up for YCS San Diego and you think you're gonna get it in time, you know, you should have a little bit of time, right? I would definitely consider picking it up now. Maybe you can trade locally at this price, or maybe you can get them in, but this is pretty crazy. I mean, this one is only one, but this lister has 2 playsets. And it just seems to be trending downwards from a lot of the sellers who weren't moving them. And I'll also get into more reasons why that might be in a second, but I wanted to look at Circuit Break as a set after that. Evenly Matched continues to go down a little bit from its market price. Borreload's just sticking its chest up out there and staying up. Akshik has moved downwards again, and then the set isn't worth a lot of money out after that. But I actually saw that Hollow is, as a sneak peek promo, keeping a pretty good price. I think it's its collectability. I think there's going to be a lot of people making page after page after page of these. So, and there's only 3 total prices, these 3 sellers, before it's completely gone. So I actually do want to look that up on eBay real quick for you guys, because I just wanted to bring up as a point. But once we see 3 total sellers, we've got to check that one out. They may all be going real soon. Only 5 results on eBay. What? This man's has sold 27, so they have a lot. A 3X playset at $6 plus 3 shipping, so $9, so $3 each. Man, Hollow, it's the season, right? Halloween. But as we go back here, I wanted to show you guys something about how Circuit Break is selling. Let's go to best selling, and even with Baguska put on the front page, its price is staying down. And then we got Destrudo. Of course, a lot of people want it. Our imports, Metaverse, of course, hyped in case something happens to Terraforming. But look how low all of the prices of the best-selling cards are. How many pages will it take to get to a card that's actually worth some money? Let's keep going. It seems like everybody wanted everything out of this set except the money cards by the sale rates. These sell rates are insane. Like, who's even playing with one-time passcode? I get it's a Cyber's token, but what's happening here? People really are not buying the setup. We're on page 3 now, and we have it in the money cards on sale rates. This is insane. We finally hit packs, unopened packs selling for $2. Jeesh, that is cheap. And then we hit our first money card at Double Helix here. And then our Borreload, etc. evenly matched on page 5. It's not this way for other sets. Let's go look up Trickstar Reincarnation and Code of the Duelist. By volume, it doesn't seem to be that way for a set like Code of the Duelist. And I get that this is a newer set, but that is a bad sign for this set overall. It is just not selling well. So we are best selling over here. We see Ed misses in Heavy Storm Duster. We're going in our promos, okay. And of course, Back to the Front was there for a while as well. But then you see Ningrisu here. Like, it's actually a pricier Meteor card on the front page that people want. And I assume Firewall Dragon should be around page 2. I actually haven't looked at all. Yeah, Knowledge. Here's another kind of money card. We've got Light Stage. At least it's an Ultra. Rescue Ferret towards the second page. I know VCTRFS has been shouting that one out a lot, and with the BA link it seems very qualified. But you see how the money cards kind of hit towards the more front pages overall on sales rates. That's pretty crazy that there we go, page 4 we have Firewall Dragon, which is still kind of staying where it was from our last market watch, near the 50 mark. So it just seems really odd to me that our Circuit Break set has such an Achilles heel there that it's doing that poorly on its actual sales rates for its money cards, and I think that's a really bad sign for this set. It's not like these are flying off the shelf to make that happen all the way back to like page 3. Like these cards on page 3 are not flying off the shelf. Like the World Legacy Pawns, no one's rushing for these cards, although these two are very good. You know, I'm not arguing that. Goki headbats aren't flying off the shelf is what I'm saying, boys. Next up is a suggestion for you guys. Shared Ride is very similar to how Maxi would act in other formats, except you can't activate it, you know, going second. So there's that problem. But siding it in when you're going first, it actually can stop entire turns. They either have to decide, can I build a board that really shuts this man down and he's not going to be able to play, or am I just giving him a bunch of cards? It's pretty good against Pendulum Magicians as well. It was actually activated on me earlier today, and it just slapped me in my tracks. But more importantly, spirals just go add, almost like those YouTubers with their videos, but myself included. But seriously, it's just crazy how much this card actually does, and we've seen it toyed with in ideas, and all the versions are super low. So if you want to get yours now, I would start trading for it. It's definitely gonna be good in this format. We've seen this card go up before, and I wouldn't shy away from it. JRB Jobber is actually the cheapest over here on eBay at 60 cents a piece for the golds, but you can get them much cheaper on TCG. But as I always say for Jobber, if you want to support an amazing guy, buy his auction. It's the cheapest 3-up set. As you see on eBay, you never want to come for the low cards here because they're always going to start at $1 because of a stamp, then fees, etc. But TCG player, you got to sell at least $2 so it protects you. So they can afford to sell their cards a lot cheaper over here. Might go with a secret rare original set at, you know, 70 cents a piece. That's not anything at all, you know. So I would definitely consider just having this card if you don't already have it. Now, next up is another suggestion for you guys. Solemn Strike is looking like it's not in our structure decks, and it's seeing play in side deck against Spirals. I can't imagine it just jumping all of a sudden from the $5 mark, but over time, as we see it not in structure, this reprint will rise in value. Solemn Strike is going to continue to find its way back into formats, and I would definitely say it's even in our format now in the side decks. Consider getting your set, trade for it. Don't go out and just toss money at these, but consider going out and trading for your set and taking your time getting it. It's not going to go anywhere like skyrocketing immediately, but the sky is kind of falling on this card when it's not in those structure decks. That's kind of a sign. And we see it's even lower on eBay at the $5 mark, then 530s, etc., which is about the same. Consider supporting maybe your local stores. If you want to open packs, you have a really good chance to pull it overall. But out of the special editions, I would just say, you know, trade for them. My personal opinion would be to trade. The last kind of wonky, crazy thing going on around here. Why is Wing Kuriboh level 9 getting bought out? I know Link Kuriboh's coming. That's a bit of a stretch. I have no clue. And it was bought out on eBay too. Maybe it's just a collector who wanted a crap ton of Wing Kuribohs. Because look, all these listings are brand new on the loan. Brand new, pre-owned, but near mint. Excellent condition, so not near mint. And before it goes quickly up and just has the Japanese ones. So, and also to note, the bottom ones are for in Australia, so of course they weren't going to buy that. But somebody seriously just went and bought out every one of this card. The only thing I can think of is some collector really wanted these. I can't see it being like a call on price. I can't, maybe, but I can't see it working out for you on the sold listings, as we already see the more popping up on eBay. It's just a super odd buyout to me. And then looking up this card, I discovered another card that was money that I didn't know was so much. Wing Kuriboh DR4 version actually is up from its market price of $6.50 to about $14-ish. And over here on eBay, there is a $7 one, so near its old market price before it's $15, and they basically just don't exist on eBay. Of course, that's DR4, right? So that's why it should be insane. Oh, that's just the tip of this crazy iceberg. We've got Wing Kuriboh level 10 ultimate rare, And where is my unlimited at $40, and you're telling me first edition near mint, lowest at 60, and the only one available online by none other than Adam Korn, so he really feels that this should be there. We go over to the eBays, and we see a first ed near mint, priced down from 50 at $31. Is this actually ultimate? I'm gonna take a look because someone else has a listing down here. Ultimate, but it's a regular rare. So let's see if we've got some confused sellers. That is indeed an ultra rare. Tisk. Misled title. Let's see if their description. Please, the pictures, you'll get exactly what you see. Nice listing there, Buster. So realistically, that's a false listing. We do see an Italian Ulti Unlimited at 30. I feel like foreign hurts collector cards. You don't necessarily want to go foreign with a collector's card. You usually want to go English because that's your collector base overall. We then see German, and now we have a first ed played at 45, first ed light play at 50, first ed excellent at 58. So indeed, Adam Korn is the only one on the entire market with a first ed near mint at 60. What a crazy world we live in with these Kuribohs being pricey. But it seems like that's nearest market price. 40 seems to be the unlimited. It's probably been here for a while. It's just a card I haven't noticed. And shout outs to whoever messaged me on the House of Champs Facebook page telling me to go ahead and look up the Kuriboh level 9 buyout because we would have never known the rest. But mainly this market watch was to show you guys, hey, the sky is falling on spirals and maybe on all of Circuit Break. Those sales data's being that far back. Like, I want to test one more here, or one more set to see how the best selling looks for it. A little bit of an older set. Let's go to Maximum Crisis, Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King. Let's see which one's correct here. Sorry for this on the fly, and I hope I picked the right masterpiece here. Yes, we did. So now we can go to Maximum Crisis here. Tell me if there's a faster way to do this, if I can just type Maximum Crisis. So best selling, obviously set rotation. That was a given. This was typed, and then diagram. Look, the third card, a money card. And here's Ash, a money card on the front page of best selling. So I feel like this is a really bad sign for our new set Circuit Break. I'm just saying. I would expect perhaps that, what's it called? The card with Rise Bell on it. It's the Floodgate Spell Destruction. There it is, Unending Nightmare. I always forget this card because I think Unwavering Bond, it starts with Un. But Unending Nightmare, you know, second page here as well. Actually creeping up. Hey, that's pretty good. And then we have, you know, Tornado Dragon. I think Circuit Break is showing a lot of signs of an unhealthy set. I don't think that actually happens at the beginning of every set, so maybe people are trying to get cards out the door. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this market watch. Let me know what you think of this kind of look at more of a on-the-fly, this stuff is happening right now market watch, combined with then my regular market watch. Let me know what you guys think. Usually I try to let my tabs sit overnight, but I wanted to test this out and see what you guys thought. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it.